first looks at Farm Simulator 17. My thoughts and opinion. Alright. Alright, here we go. First off, the first thing I gotta say is, as far as mods, we all know the problem there. Looks like it's gonna suck on this game too, until Sony figures out what they want to put in their games. It's just kind of irritating. Oh, I don't understand why they won't allow us to do it like everyone else, or like PlayStation, or not PlayStation, like Xbox and the computer. It's just gonna, I don't know. Luckily, it's just farming. So what if I can't have John Deere tractors? I'll get over it. At least I got a nicer combine this time. It's a case. We like that. Okay, so as we all know, actually look at that, we have a radio. Let's so they got really nice controls here, I gotta say that. Radio volume, we'll turn that down a bit here. Okay, and as far as this here board, really set out really nice, I think. Oh, okay, so we'll see how the missions go. I see we don't have missions on this map, or what? Huh. Now I noticed here, this is pretty cool. You can shut off and go specifically to what we want. But what's really interesting is, oops, is this right here. You can pick which field you want to go to, which I think's pretty darn cool. Don't have to just drive all the way over there just to get something. Okay. Alright, so as you see here, on the categories we have cultivated, growing, ready to harvest, in different stages, growing in different stages. And I think that's pretty cool. We have a purple for harvested. But what's really cool is, like I say, you can go to these individual fields. Instead of going to a map or to the board and finding a mission, we can actually just go and, like here, field 34. Let's see if we can find 34 here. Or, let's see, something close to 24. Okay, we're going to visit right here. Alright, so if you notice here, we can't run anymore. I don't understand that either. We've got to fix that. Okay, but as you notice, the fields are planted. So you come over here and you click on the thing, and look at this. By golly, he says he's going to pay me $18,000. Says ready to go to work. I need a field. I need that field over there pulled up quick so I can get it to market. Between you and me, this has not been the best month, financially speaking. I mean, don't worry. I've got $18,000 set aside for you when you've harvested this field. So, anyway, and you get a time limit to do it, which is usually a lot extra time. So, we are going to accept the challenge here. So, Oh, look at that. Nice. They supply the tractor and all the stuff. Okay, so the one thing I got to get used to here is the controls. Lights are still the same. Open that up. Okay, now we're gonna, whoops, wrong button here. I can't stand having the directions up there as far as what button, the help buttons, but right now until I get used to it, I guess I'll put it up there. Okay, it's the X to or the top, the triangle to change the. So now we'll unfold our. And lower the cutting head. Turn it on and let's go to work. So as we can see, I don't know, I've had a couple glitches here. Just little things I'll work on, I'm sure. Oh yeah, and we're playing, of course, because everybody wants to be, every guy wants to be a girl. Sometimes. Since that's a new feature, I decided to play Jane Farmer here. Farmer Jane. Well, that's what we're gonna do. As you see, we've the little green dial, or the little circle, has a green marker that'll start filling in the whole circle. Once the circle's filled in, we're done. The other cool thing about this is you might as well get some of these operations done right away, because actually I probably should just harvest my fields first, but I guess this was something I wanted to show everybody. Say, you know, Farming Simulator is one of those games where you're either gonna do it or it's just too boring. That's what I feel. I don't know. I'm old, so old and broken, so I have time to sit here and farm. I'm not going to turn anything off here. At the end of the row, it's not my equipment, so we're just going to get this field here harvested. It's kind of nice. Because usually the first thing I do is buy a chainsaw and go cut wood. Fastest way to make money. But at least here on Farm Simulator 17, they give you a way to make money without just chopping wood right away and running around with a forklift and a mower. I don't know, they have to work on the sounds when it's and it doesn't go straight either. It's kind of irritating, but it's such a hard perspective than real life to sit there and sit inside the tractor and I guess put that between a row and stay there. See what happens. Oh, see? Yeah, we got off course. Just a tiny bit. So, I guess if we just stay right there, we'll be fine. Okay. And now I forgot what I was saying about, I know it was something about making money here. Oh. It was about either you're gonna farm or you're not. I don't know. I'm making the video so I have something to do. I can listen to myself talk and somebody can get an idea of what the game's like without a whole bunch of curse words and colorful commentary, I guess, you know. I notice that with a lot of people nowadays. I guess if you cuss a lot, it makes you cooler. I don't know what that is. Again, I'm old. I say old. I'm only in my 50s. I guess that's old. On the downward slide anyway. But you see we're going pretty good. The other thing is with these hired jobs, most all of it's going to go into the hopper. I don't think I can, so far I haven't got to where I had to unload it halfway through or anything. We have two maps, Saskanova or whatever it is, and another new one, which is relatively close to this same sort of a, same layout. I really like the Westbridge Hills, because it's a very typical U.S. layout, large fields. These are just a whole bunch of little ones, which is okay. And you can plow them together to make bigger ones, which we will be doing, I'm sure, as we progress along here. Me, I like to just go at this nice and slow, just as if I don't like setting the time to go super fast, you know, and I do usually start out with the clock going like at 5. I'll go at 5%, you know, faster, but that's just because. But now with this one, I don't know. Might just be worth sitting there and having time run just like it is, because there's a lot to do. You can set the fields to where they need to be fertilized once or 3 times, just depending on how much you want, how big of a yield you want. And you know, I was all excited about the mods, of course, because hey, let's put some different stuff into the game. So far, all the mods on this game are just the DLCs that were in the other game, and a few other tractors. It's really nothing special. It's rather, like I say, it's downright irritating. But I can't do nothing about that yet. I paid for the game. I paid for it in advance, which just to get the free tractors, which didn't come with it by chance. I had to call GameStop back up and get the codes. Asked them before I left. Oh no, it's in there. It's the first game. They'll all be in there. I knew they weren't gonna be, because the picture wasn't on the front of the extra tractors. Didn't show it anywhere on the back, but At least they got me a number over the phone. I already told them they, tried to push their, want to buy something in advance. I told them, that's just stupid. Why, I've already paid for a whole bunch of games in advance for them to be crappy games. So, I don't know if you're watching this and listening to me, don't quit pre-ordering games. I think it, what's the incentive? Hell, they already paid for the game, what do we care? Just make it, they're going to get it however it is. As you can see up there by the time, we're halfway through the mission and we're almost halfway done. But, back to that game thing, they don't have any incentive to make a good game. I mean, they do and don't, but if you're already paying for them in advance, what the hell does it matter? So let's quit pre-ordering games. That's just kind of stupid. I mean, there's a GameStop on every corner and Amazon and everywhere else, so it isn't like it's a problem finding the game anymore. They're going to make plenty of them. And I guess, I don't know, they might have a number that way if you pre-order the crap, but I don't know. I think they just have to work harder if you don't pre-order them to make a better game right up from the beginning. They say hopefully Sony fixes their mod deal with whoever and themselves, I guess. I want to get the Elder Scrolls really bad, but there ain't no way in hell I'm paying full price for a game. Yeah, I think I really want it bad. But I'm on a PlayStation 4 and I don't get the good stuff. I like playing Skyrim. But the thing I like to do the best is craft weapons. And because I have a PS4, all the good weapons crafting stuff and all the blacksmith stuff I can't have because it has a whole bunch of external assets or whatever they call it. I'm not a real techie person, so I can't explain any of it, but that's a different game. So back to Farm Simulator. Same thing though, shitty mods because I'm on a PS4. Now I wonder if the Xbox One people, if they can have, well, they probably worked it out with Giant, so it don't matter, like I said, a way to download, like to have John Deere tractors and Peterbilt trucks and, all the stuff, the reason people mod things. Luckily enough, they have a good game here. I'm from Nebraska, so we actually like to farm. I like the fact that you can actually get rid of the maps just by pushing the button, the L3 button. Bring it back up if you want. Get the big one, see how it is. Nice. Good feature there. I just love the way it looks. Pan around, get a good view of the countryside here. Nice laid out, nice and green. Of course, it's the other thing about this map here. It's a very boring map when you first start out on Farm Simulator 15. It was just really dead looking because there was nothing planted. Much more exciting when there's stuff around. Look at that. Sunflower seeds, or sunflower plants. Pretty freaking cool. Of course, they'll be even cooler the closer we get to them. But here's like I said, here's this feature I was talking about. Oops, off. Radio just in the vehicle. We're going to turn it up a tiny bit more. Oh, no, that's a master volume. I turned the environment down because all it sound, I don't know, they need to use the same sound from Farm Simulator 15, because this one sounds like somebody's got a shovel in the dirt and they're just digging it around and taking little scoops here and there. It's bizarre. I don't get it. But the radio station is pretty good, so let's listen to a little music while we're farming here. You can change. They got a country station. They got a little techno station. Let's see. Let's do what's that? I thought I turned that off. Listen to that, the stuff going into the old hopper. The shovel noise. Oh, filling up. But, like I said, it won't fill up before we're done. Actually, here, let's do this. Put the volume up. We're going to turn the radio down here. You got to hear this. Let's turn it off. Turn the environment up, turn it down a tiny bit, and there we go. Inside here we got a lot more just kind of creaking machine sounds, which is okay. But like with the one, if you drop the freaking, once we have to plow the field or anything, it's amazing. It just sounds so stupid. Yep, the most thing I farm, I do a couple other, since I'm, like I say, a little bit older, and just got into gaming probably 4 years ago. I haven't played much besides Skyrim. I've played a few, I've tried a bunch of games, but I'm not the best person on a controller, so. But I do a lot of racing. Got me a steering wheel, do a lot of sim racing. That's a lot of fun. see, we got over 20 minutes left. And we're 3/4 done with this field. And apparently there's not a lot of fertilizer in this because I would think that this hopper would be full by now on the normal situation. Pretty cool thing, they got a little hour meter there, so, oh, but because this isn't my tractor or my combine, it isn't moving, so that doesn't matter. I think it'll be interesting and fun to see how this actually works out in the long run. Oh, look at that, we're getting closer. Got a little Pac-Man up there next to the time. I bet you it'll probably get this row done and halfway up the other one, and or maybe a quarter of the way up the other row, and they'll say, good job. They'll pay me my $38,000. Thank you. This way you can make some money in order to go buy yourself a tractor or two. Actually, they give you a couple good tractors. Now, like on Farm Simulator 15 at the beginning, they gave you a whole bunch of extra stuff. And it seemed like they did that so that you could go sell a couple of them and make your money that way. You could borrow money, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to borrow money, but at first I'm just going to make it by working in the fields. Yep, see, we're getting close. We said 20 minutes left, and we're almost got her harvested, so they give you plenty of time on the missions. And like I said, I didn't think my hopper would get filled up, and I haven't ran into that problem yet, so of course. We are only, I guess, 20 minutes into the game. I did play a couple hours earlier on the other map just to get a feel of the game before I started making a video, because I didn't want to look really stupid. So here we go. Like I said, let's see how far we go. I bet you it's only a quarter of the way and we'll be done. Watch that little gap fill up there. That's funny, I turned off the sound, but the next song that comes up on the radio is showing up. Oh, look at that, we're gonna go about halfway. Maybe, nah, we'll be done way before we get up there. So I'm not even going to worry about what that little row, like I said, because it's going to fill up and we'll be done before we get there anyway. Look at the sunflowers, there they are. There's a pretty color. Oh, I am surprised. Done. There we go. There we go. Got paid. Oh, look at that. $18,000 for the job, and since we got it done in half the time, we got a $15,000 bonus. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so now. Oh, you know what I noticed here? On the other map, they give you a pickup to drive around. This one, they didn't give us a pickup. So here we are on our farm. So just like normal, pull up, attach your stuff, lower the thing, turn on the, let's see, turn on the tractor, and let's go to work. Actually, we'll hire a worker here. Hire a worker to get that done, and we'll go finish our own little jobs on this one. Look at that little tiny, what a crappy tractor. Oh yeah. I got these little tiny, okay, they're, I'm gonna show you this really bad noise it makes. Is there a field that needs, see, I only own 2 of them? Oh yeah. Okay, so I guess I don't need to worry about this at the moment. Let's pick up the planter. And we'll plant the field. Wow. What a piece. Well, let's go buy us some, okay. Yeah, we know. This is the pallets where you buy your seed. So, push the button of what we want. They got soybeans. We got a few crops. Let's check this out. At what we want to plant here. Okay. Wrong. Oh, okay. I just filled my planter with a, this is a radish root. It's a fertilizer. Might as well see how this works. Let's see if we can find that so I can explain that to you. Radish root. Let's see, forestry. Animals, okay. Let's run through this real quick. So, look at this. We got pigs. Yeah! Pigs on the farm. You can haul them back and forth. We've got a couple things. Let's see. You can bring back the animals yourself by using an animal trailer. In order to do this, so make sure the trailer is near the livestock dealer. For a fee, the livestock dealer can deliver them directly to your farm. Oh, that's pretty cool. So this time when you go buy your animals, you have to bring them and haul them to the farm. I like that. Gotta take care of them with, of course, all that will matter. Actually, that's pretty good. A little bit more extensive. The last one, you kind of had animals, you had to take care of them, but it was relatively self-explanatory. Forestry, we'll look at that later. Let's look at this. Let's run through this. Here's our, here's what we're talking about. Where is the, I got hay, silage, manure, chips, pigs, let's see. That's just production. Well, Okay, most people know how to do all this stuff. I'm not going to go into all that. There's lots of videos that show all that. I'm just kind of giving you my opinion here. Okay, so on the crops themselves, I was kind of hoping you could run through the individual crops, but apparently, oh no, nope. Okay, I know it's a little boring. Oh, oilseed radish. Here we go. This is a special crop as you don't harvest it at the end, but dig it into the ground. Once the plants are visible, you can use the cultivator on your field. And it's called a green manure. So just like on 15 when you would plant, or when you would till your crops into the ground, you'd leave it fertile. Well, this will increase, it says there, it'll increase your production by 30%. And then I guess if you use a fertilizer, it'll increase it even more. That's pretty cool. So here we go. So it cost me $2,000 for this here seed crop. This ain't even my field. Okay, there it is, the shovel digging sound. How does that sound anything like driving a tractor around the ground? Okay, and here's another problem. This field is heavily fertilized already, I see. So I don't even need to plant this, and I wonder if I can just put this back into my probably not. Oh, actually, duh. Okay. I forgot. You don't have to use that seed. You can change it right there that easy. Okay, now, what was I learned that on these slanted fields, I think if you start at the tall end, it will turn itself around. Of course, we're going to have a planter or a field hand do this. So as you can see, we got 26.3 hours on our tractor at the moment. We'll watch that grow as we farm and farm. So let's move on here. Again, getting used to the apparently I have to use the help window here for a short bit. Oh, I know the problem. I wasn't even attached. That was the biggest problem. Get the cover off there. Okay, so here's what else we need to do. So this here is another good, one of those other features that I like a lot. So if we go to our map here, and we go down to here, so now if I run through this right here, this should run me through the different places. What I want to do is go to the store, purchase, So I guess right now, this is only the lumberyard gas station. What about... Yeah, there we go. We want to go shopping. So I finally get to it, but... Oh, alright. Is that how we visit? No. Why will it not let me... There we go. That's the sheep yard. I don't want to visit the sheep yard. Yeah, yeah. Huh. Okay. I figured it out. No I didn't. I still ended up at the chicken coop, I think. It's a sheep yard, isn't it? Let's find out what it says. Wood pallets. As soon as you purchase some sheep, you can start producing wood over time. Okay, that's where your pallets will show up. So that is the sheep yard. Oh, sheep. Okay, so let's try this again. Let's try to get to the sales barn is what we're trying to get to. Shop. Shop. Pasture. Sheep barn. So I do not understand why it will not let me. Let's try that. Here we go. Got it. Okay. So we are playing on the normal mode, so as any of you know, direct selling and customization of the vehicles. Bach. Awesome. Let's go inside. And let's see what... Okay, so, of course, nothing is on sale at the moment. Here is our tractors. We have a nice selection of tractors. I pre-ordered, so I have this here extra Challenger. This one right here. And a Cow Edition Voltra. Woohoo! And for some reason, you would think, pre-order, get 2 free tractors. 2 free tractors. I figured that they would actually be mine on the farm right away. No, I gotta buy them. Awesome. Great. I guess it's just something to work for. So, but what I want to do here is we need a, of course, right off, we need a way to pick up hay. So we might as well sell everything right off. I mean, you know, make as much money right off as we can. So the best way to do that is to buy a pickup wagon. Of course, we have some really crappy tractors, but this one's 68,000, which is what we're probably going to do. But of course, I forgot that. First thing we need to do is go. Again, you cannot run anywhere. What the heck? Really? Ain't that where? Is that where I borrow my money from too? No. Do we borrow the money from? Here we go. All right. So let's borrow as much as we can. Up to 200,000, I see. And now we have $175,000 to work with. Borrowed $125,000. So, I wonder, does this work the same way? Okay, so here's my garage. I have this nice Zetor. What a piece of crap. 117 horsepower. 127 horsepower. Yeah. Like I said, we need a pickup wagon, so. What was our, so we might as well get this one right here to start with, because we're only going to be, I don't know. I don't know. Do we bale the hay right away? Do we? So, what? We could make silage right away, but the crazy thing here is, well, they got all these stackers. Oh, they don't have actually any balers. Where's the other? I thought I downloaded one of the mods. What is this? Oh, that is pretty cool. Huh. Cars, what do we have? Oh, we have the two different trucks. Two. See, now that rodeo comes with the other game, or the other property, the other map layout. Well, we just plumb hit ourselves a block here of trying to figure out what the hell to do with the hay. I guess the easiest thing is just to buy a loading wagon. Or do we buy ourselves a big tractor and a planter right off? I don't know. I'm all confused now. I know one thing we need to buy. Well, maybe not. I was going to say we should buy ourselves a chainsaw, of course, right? Always got to have a chainsaw. I usually get the Steel or the Husqvarna. I get what I own. Okay. Bought myself a chainsaw. Made a decision. Okay. So now what I feel is we have to get rid of one of these tractors and actually get a real tractor that so actually both these tractors can handle a front loader. I'm gonna need to get my tractor to go pick all that up, so oh, awesome. So that's another thing I like. It tells you on the board there when your helper is stuck, and it tells you when he's ready to be unloaded. Alright, get the hay. Get the grain, wheat. Fill me up. So I guess while that's happening, we should go to the map. And find ourselves a mission. Look at that. So now what we'll do is we'll go down to here and that's what we wanted. Okay. Harvested. We want to find one of these orange fields, like 13 there. Or 8 or 25. Let's see, wonder if 29. Can we get to 29? Field 28. Of course, then I'll have to walk all the way. No, 29, right? Field 25. Okay, well, let's go to field 12 here. So here we got a bunch of beets. Let's go find the little dot again. No running. No running at the pool, so we have to walk real slow. And where are we? 34. Okay, so back to our map and turn around, idiot. Behind the little, there we go. It's right behind me. Again, one of the cool parts of this game. Alright. So we have some beets that need harvest. So we're going to accept the challenge. Look at that, $26,000 to work this out. Well, this is a nice rig. Big. I didn't download it on 15. No, I wish I would have. Well, actually, It's just costing me money that it doesn't cost me here, so. Alright, so here we go. Let's make some money. This is one of those tractors that's nice, or one of those machines that's alright to sit inside. You can stay down your rows pretty easily. Got something to follow. See, we will turn on the radio. There we go. Knock out that stupid shovel sound. Music ain't too bad for generic music. This thing is a beast. Pretty cool machine. Oh, son of a bitch. Not watching what we're doing. I gotta tell you one thing about this game. Like I said, I'm from Nebraska. I've done some farming, and I was a heavy equipment operator. Sitting inside these machines, it looks just like you're in these machines. It's pretty cool, except you don't see your legs or your body. Ah! I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about turning everything off and all that. Real. We're just going to work it. Farmer Jane, just because we can. Don't have to be Farmer John anymore. I can be Farmer Jane. Yeah. I gotta tell you, the funny thing is, she's wearing the exact same shirt I'm wearing right here, right now. I didn't plan it that way either. Just worked out. Flannel. I'm sure if somebody's actually sitting there and listens to this, they're gonna go, no, well, no crap. You're playing Farm Simulator, dude. Of course you're wearing flannel. Yeah, but I live in Southern California. The reason I'm wearing flannel is because it's getting chilly at night. You know, down into the low 60s, high 50s. You know, cold at night. Not like where I used to live in Nebraska, where winter is winter. Really freaking cold. Why is it that beets take so damn long to harvest? Especially with a monster machine like this. You'd think they'd put a bigger head on it. There probably isn't a bigger cutting head for it either. That would be awesome. I tell you, I guess I should do this once, huh? Screenshot. Awesome. So, here we go. I don't know. I guess that kind of gives you a little insight into just a quick little look at Farm Simulator 17. I appreciate everyone listening to me ramble on about it, give my opinion. We're going to be farming a lot, and I'm going to be putting it up there. I'm going to be just talking my crap, and I don't know, farming, giving my opinion. Hell, what else do you do when you sit there inside a tractor for hours and hours upon hours, but listen to the radio and talk to yourself, huh? I guess as I figure out this whole YouTube and talking with people and interacting, that I don't know, I'll open the mic up eventually and let people talk to me. Right now I guess I'm just gonna sit there and ramble on and expect people just to listen to me ramble. But I figure that that's enough for this one. You don't have to watch me do this whole field, so I think we'll end our broadcast right here, and I guess look forward to people watching other videos. But for right now, thanks, and let's see. We'll see you later. I'm MadMot, and I'm out. Let's see. Figure out